Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Danganronpa V3, where Kokichi has an idea to make things more interesting.
It's going to be interesting. I'm not sure if it'll be good.
Yeah, what do we got? What?
We narrowed it down to two people, and one of those two is the culprit, right?
No.
Could be something else
Since
crazy.
we don't have to randomly accuse each other, finding the truth just got much easier. So let's find the truth with a more effective method.
And what is this effective method?
If one of them is the culprit, then the innocent one should know who the guilty one is. Yeah?
Huh?
Because if you know you're not the culprit, then you can just accuse the other person.
Yes, that is true.
Which means there is one person among us who definitely knows who the culprit is.
No.
No.
To that someone who knows, do your best to convince us. Work harder.
Work harder?
Have the two argue for their innocence. That's how we'll decide our culprit.
Even if we did that, wouldn't they just pass the blame back and forth?
Yep.
And...
Huh?
You guys talk about cooperation and teamwork, but you're all afraid. You're too scared to point your fingers at others, so you hide behind the word trust. How do you expect to find the culprit when you're all worried about each other's feelings? If you're planning to expose a liar, then you have to corner them psychologically. Only then will they reveal their true self as a liar, hiding beneath a layer of deceit!
It's crazy.
If we want to find the liar, I suggest that the two suspects argue against each other. No more pointless deductions. All we need is for them to fight for their lives. So let's host an argument that's totally not boring but super fun!
I feel like he knows something.
We'll catch the culprit in their lies when we find a contradiction. We'll scare the culprit until they screw up! That's how a true class trial works. Right, Monokuma?
A development like that would liven things up a bit.
Yep, I totes agree.
Totes.
You're agreeing with Monokuma? Just whose side are you on?
I'm on your side. I don't want to die either, you know. That's why we need to take this seriously. A hot debate to smoke out the liar.
And how do you expect us to start this?
If you guys need some help getting started, I can give out the first topic. Our first topic is this! Ta-da!
The Cubs pad?
Not just any Cubs pad, but the one given to our latest victim, Ryoma. When we started investigating, I went straight to his room to borrow it.
That's weird.
So, it wasn't the culprit who took the video from his room? It was you.
And the reason why I brought it out just for this occasion is... because one of these two had Ryoma's motive video.
It was
Dun, dun,
Maki's,
dun.
because we had Kaito's.
Right.
Or did they get
One of these
switched
two had-
again?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
And for us to figure that out, we need to know who this motive video belongs to. Take a guess, everyone. Whose motive video did Ryoma have?
Was it Kaito or... I should know the answer. Yes, you should. It was neither. I mean, I'm gonna go with Maki. I don't think it was either one.
That's it.
But we thought we had Kaito's.
It was Maki's motive video, right?
Wow, how did you ever guess? Ooh, I know! It's because the motive video that you have belongs to Kaito. Process of elimination wins again. The obvious answer was Maki, right?
Is that true, Shuichi?
Yes, you're right.
And what about that? Just because Ryoma had my motive video, that doesn't make me the culprit.
Finally, you said something! This is how a debate should be. I only brought up the motive video to make you talk.
Excuse me?
It's not hers.
Okay, now that we got the party rolling, let's get you and Kaito ready to argue. Remember, If you're not the culprit, then that means the other one is. Got that? Let's start this
No, that's
extreme death
that's wrong, and he
debate.
knows it.
Tear up the other's lies. Rip each other apart.
Wait just a minute. What are you trying to...
Quit screwing around! We don't need to debate who's a culprit! I'm not the culprit! That's for sure.
Which means...
Kaito, wait. Maybe Kokichi is wrong. Maybe he...
But Maki isn't a culprit either.
Huh?
What?
Huh? Really? You're saying neither of you are the culprit?
He had Maki's
Then
video.
what would
Yeah.
be the point of this whole debate?
Who cares about that? All I know is that neither me or Maki are the culprit. It's just a hunch I've got.
Hunch? Are you being serious? You do know all our lives are on the line here, right? And you're betting our lives on just a hunch?
But I
You
think
don't
he's
get
right.
it. This isn't just any hunch. This is an official hunch from the Kaito Momota, luminary of the stars.
I was hoping he'd have something a little more concrete.
What?
How illogical. This is even more difficult to comprehend than Kokichi's antics.
You're totally not serious. You can't be that stupid, right?
No! He might actually be that. Damn idiot! A damned idiot!
To a damn.
Hey, don't call me an idiot. Anyway, me and Maki aren't the culprit. There's no doubt about it. I believe in Maki.
What?
You believe in her? But based on what?
I wonder if he actually had.
I don't gotta base it on anything. No matter where the clues point. In the end, the only thing that matters is what I believe, right? Whether I believe or not. Whether I want to believe or not. That's the only thing that matters.
So, you do not have any evidence?
Only baseless conjecture.
No. Kaito had
Maki's video.
But I totally get where he's coming from. Because I want to believe in Himiko too.
Wants to believe, huh? Yeah, I think I understand that.
Wanting to believe in someone is a beautiful act, yes. However, it is a sentiment that has no place in a class trial.
He's an idiot after all.
It's okay to be idiot, as long as you believe in people.
Oh, Ganta.
Guys, I said don't call me an idiot. It really hurts my feelings.
It's true. That's not what a class trial is about. You're supposed to think logically. You can't let your feelings into it. It's absurdity, total absurdity. But then again, that absurdity saved me before, right? If I can trust my logic, maybe I should trust Kaito's feelings, too. Yeah, it'll work out in the end, so...
I'll believe in Maki as well.
What?
That's our Kaito, right? Making us think with our hearts.
You too? How could the ultimate detective believe in someone without proof?
But there's no proof linking Maki or Kaito to this crime either.
Exactly.
I believe in innocent until proven guilty. For now, they are innocent.
Right on, Shuichi. I knew I picked a good sidekick.
I like you,
And
Kaito.
by
Please
the
don't be the
way,
killer.
I might be the ultimate detective, but I'm in training. I told you that, didn't I? I'm just an apprentice, not a real detective.
How do you plan to get closer to the truth without suspecting either of them? Unless you have evidence to the contrary, these two will remain suspect.
So I just have to turn it around, right?
Huh?
It's not like I owe that idiot a favor or anything just because he defended me. But that hopeless idiot may have encouraged me a bit.
Seriously, enough's enough. Stop calling me an idiot.
What are you trying to say, Maki? I didn't want to say anything, but I can't stay silent forever. So I'll tell you.
Oh? Tell us what?
I met up with Ryoma during nighttime yesterday.
Ooh.
What?
With Ryoma? At nighttime?
So Ryoma was still alive at nighttime?
I thought
the crime took place between 8 and 10 o'clock at night.
But that's wrong, because I met up with Ryoma during nighttime.
If that's true, then we have no basis for suspecting only Kaito and Maki.
That's right. Everyone suspected them, because they have alibis for those
It doesn't
times.
matter. The body was put into the tank after nighttime because they used it to go across.
Yep.
And since it's not a live person, I bet you the alarm doesn't go off.
Exactly.
That means me and Maki aren't suspects anymore.
No.
Well, you're still suspects, but not.
I think everyone's back in play.
Around.
They
You
had an
think I'm dumb enough
alibi
to swallow
before
that line of crap?
10.
Yes, this seems too convenient.
But why did Maki wait until now to mention that?
It's totally obvious. Maki's so desperate that she has to lie.
Oh, you're on my nerves.
Was that a lie?
No.
Did Maki lie to us?
No.
It's true, we don't have all the facts, but why would Maki say that now of all times? If I trust her innocence, I should believe her statement. But should I?
Yes.
Okay, so what do we...
Hangman.
Oh.
Oh, intermission. Halfway through.
All right, Mana Cubs, what you got?
It's gonna be Monokuma. Monokuma.
No. Oh, we're all the way back around. Which is weird that the first slot was empty.
You're saving it. There they are.
Now then.
It seems the voting is finished. Now then, let's see the results. Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
The hell you saying?
Well, wait a second. What result? Voting time hasn't happened yet. Yes, it has. Don't you remember, Monosuke?
No, it hasn't. You're the one who doesn't remember Monotaro.
Uh-oh.
Oh, man, you're right. Silly me. I'm so forgetful.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't expect you all to get so worked up over such a small lie. You kids are pretty gullible, huh?
Now then.
Well, anyway, let's just skip this trial and jump ahead to chapter 3.
The hell you saying?
Well, wait a second. We don't know who the culprit. We don't know the culprit yet. Yeah, who killed Rantaro?
That was chapter 1's case. How can you be so forgetful?
Fantastic.
He's so bored. He's just like, yeah, let's move on.
Another shocking truth revealed.
Back to square one.
Square one? If Square won, they wouldn't have got eaten by the competition.
After that terrible movie, they had no other choice.
Oh.
Wow! What does that mean?
It means he doesn't want to get involved in another pointless argument, like this one.
Why do I think he's gonna be the one to go this chapter? I like him.
We shouldn't listen to anything Maki says. She's just gonna throw out more lies.
I'm kind of curious if she has anything to back that up.
But if we don't ask her for more details, how will we know for sure?
I told you already, we don't need to. I hate liars. Liar, liar, pants on fire.
Well, you hate yourself then.
More one to talk.
There we go.
Maki, just ignore that lying little degenerate. We'll listen to what you have to say.
It must have been a little after midnight last night. He visited me at my research lab. He wanted me to show him the motive video that I received.
Motive video?
If Ryoma came to ask about that, does that mean you had his motive video?
As I recall, Ryoma had Maki's motive video, correct? Does this mean you and Ryoma received one another's motive video? Maybe. I actually didn't check the one I got, so I wouldn't know.
Maki admitted earlier that she hadn't checked her Cubs pad.
Then why did Ryoma think that Maki had his motive video?
If he went around asking at random, he might have asked some people besides Maki.
He never asked me. He probably never asked you guys either, right?
Then, who was it that told Ryoma about his Cubs pad?
Who told Ryoma that Maki had his motive video? It would have to be someone who knew who had each pad.
Kokichi. Because he went and grabbed them all, remember?
Yeah, there we go.
Is.
It's you! That would be Kokichi.
Got them all.
Catch them all. Cubs pads.
Now everyone can watch their motive video.
So you saw the motive videos. Did you tell Ryoma that Maki had his?
When males get this quiet, they're either caught in a lie or thinking dirty thoughts.
What happened then, Maki? After Ryoma asked you for his motive video?
I told Ryoma just to take it from my room. I keep my room unlocked.
Wow, Maki, that's super careless. Aren't you scared someone might kill you in your sleep?
And then what happened?
I don't know what happened after that. I'm not even sure if he saw his motive video. When he asked me, he said that he would show me my motive video in return. But I wasn't interested, so I declined. And that's pretty much it.
So you don't even know if Ryoma saw his motive video? What a bunch of crap.
If Maki met with Ryoma at nighttime, that proves he was still alive then. Which means, even though we don't have alibis from 8 to 10, Maki and me aren't suspects.
If that story is true.
It's true.
Then why did you wait until now to bring that up?
I didn't say anything until now because I wasn't in the mood to be suspected.
Suspected? What for?
Kirumi said it earlier. It seems that Ryoma and I had each other's motive videos. That's pretty fishy, right? So I didn't want to mention it to avoid suspicion.
You didn't say anything because you weren't in the mood?
It is quite selfish to keep this information hidden because you were not in the mood.
Well, whatever. Either way, let's just believe Maki.
Yes, yes! Those who believe shall be saved!
We're not talking about Atua.
No, we need to wait. There is still more to confirm.
Agreed.
Well then, why don't we ask Kokichi?
Yes, let's.
Huh? What now?
You never answered my question. Were you the one who told Ryoma that Maki had his motive video?
Oh, I'm sure.
Is that really important?
Yep.
Yes, it is important. Because if Kokichi told Ryoma, it becomes more likely that Ryoma visited Maki during nighttime.
I see. Kokichi's response may help corroborate Maki's testimony.
Now you understand why I don't want your
Now
charade.
I understand.
I want the truth.
You're the
Well,
only one.
Kokichi, did you tell Ryoma?
You said it earlier. I don't want to die, right? If you really don't want to die, then you better tell us the truth.
Here comes the dramatic turnabout. Now I'm the one pressured by Maki. Okay, it's true. I told Ryoma.
Just as I thought.
But that's not a bad thing, right? He wanted to know, so I told him.
Have you seen everyone's motive video?
No, not yet. I just
Oh,
checked.
what?
I see.
It's annoying. Where are we at?
Uh,
You seen everyone
Nope.
else's motive video? Nope, not yet. I was gonna wait until the host did like a movie screening party, just checked who had who, so I could give them back to everyone. Okay.
Okay.
Anyway, if Kokichi told Ryoma that, then he must have gone to see Maki. That means Maki's telling the truth. Ryoma was alive during nighttime.
No, we cannot be too sure about that yet. Even if Ryoma and Maki did meet, it does not mean it was during nighttime yesterday.
So you still suspect me?
I am saying it could still be a possibility. If there is still a small chance of you being the culprit, then I cannot trust you entirely.
I mean, really, there's a small
Because
chance for everyone at this point.
everyone's lives are at stake.
Then which is it? A lie or not lie?
She's not lying. Can't you tell just by looking at her?
If it was that easy, we'd be done by now. No, this is a world of lies and betrayal.
Is it magic?
Himiko, it breaks my heart to hear you say depressing things.
I find Maki's testimony suspicious. It's far too convenient for her.
This is difficult to determine.
Maki is lying. Like I said before, a liar like me knows their own.
A liar like me.
I'm not lying. I did meet up with Ryoma during nighttime. I'm telling the truth.
Is it a lie or the truth? This is the turning point. This will change the fate of this case. And I said I would believe in Kaito, and that means believing in Maki. And that means I have to do it. I need us all on the same page. I have to change where this argument is going, just like Kaede did.
Okay. Oh, no, it's up.
All right. So what do we got?
To account insect meeting great Maki alone.
Met with Ryoma the previous night.
Fucking liar.
What a load of crap!
Maki only see Ryoma at night?
Yes, I didn't meet with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
Did anyone see those two together?
Surely they would have come forward already.
If no one can prove that this meeting took place, then there is no reason to believe your testimony, I'm afraid.
As expected, Maki is lying to us. If you can't prove your claim, then it's the same as an outright lie!
Okay, so who saw them together? What was going to
I can't say the two of them met now. That's too obvious. Oh, do we have to lie?
Oh, that's right.
So I can convince them that Maki met up with someone.
I met with Ryoma the previous night.
Is it Gonta's account?
What a load of crap!
Right, no, I don't want to do that.
Maki only see Ryoma at night?
Yes.
Maki
I didn't meet
alone.
with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
Did we say we saw?
No. There's no reason to keep that information unless you're lying. That is. Oops.
Okay.
I met with Ryoma the previous night.
What a load of crap!
Maki only see Ryoma at night?
Yes, I didn't meet with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
Did we say Gonta saw?
Surely they would have come forward already.
If no one can prove that this meeting took place, then there is no reason to believe your testimony, I'm afraid.
As expected, Maki is lying to us.
I don't understand what they're looking for.
Is there a way to not fire?
Then it's the same as an outright lie!
Because that hurts you. So I would like.
No, that doesn't. That didn't hurt you.
Yeah, it does. If if firing it on its own takes away from the gauge. Yeah, how do I cancel? So I get hold for lie. How do I cancel it though? As soon as I let it go, it does its thing.
I met with Ryoma the previous night.
What a load of crap!
Maki only see Ryoma at night?
Yes, I didn't meet with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
Surely they would have come
So what was the other one we were
forward
thinking?
If no one
the only
can
else I can
prove
think
that
of
this meeting took
is this
place,
one.
Yeah.
Then there is no reason to believe your test.
And the only thing I can think of is, do
Testimony,
we
I'm afraid.
say
As
Gonta
expected,
saw?
Maki is lying to us.
Insect flee and
If you
plead.
can't prove your claim, then it's the same as an outright lie!
Yeah, see, it goes down. That's so annoying.
I met with Ryoma.
Like, I just want to
the
see what it's
previous
gonna
night.
say.
Maybe Gonta's account is my thought.
What a load of crap!
What did Gonta's account say? I don't think so.
Oh, no, that wouldn't be it. Sorry, I thought it was the one where he was outside. Maybe it's the
Yes,
meet and
I
greet.
didn't meet with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
Surely they would have come forward already.
If no one can prove that this meeting took place,
Ah,
I only
Maki
feel the
not alone. Okay.
I might not be able to prove they met, but I can prove Maki wasn't alone.
oh, please explain.
Well, Kaito and I train together every night. And yesterday, because of the insect meet and greet, we started late. Huh?
Wait, but Kaito knows we're lying.
Ah, Kaito, don't worry. You don't have to say anything. Anyway, we were doing some frog squats on the school stairs when we heard two people talking.
People talking?
We knew one of them was Maki, but we couldn't pick out the other one. But now that I think about it, it must have been Ryoma.
What?
Yeah, maybe. That was probably around midnight.
Wait a minute! If you heard their voices, then that means...
So Ryoma and Maki did meet up.
No, hold up! Why'd you sit on that info for so long?
Because until just now, I didn't think it was relevant. I had no reason to bring it up.
Now, we don't know if Maki was really talking to Ryoma, right?
That is true. If I knew for certain, I would have said so sooner. But considering the circumstances, I can't imagine it being anyone but Ryoma. None of us were talking to Maki last night, correct? So it must have been him.
And nobody say you suddenly remember talking to Maki. It's way too late for that.
And you two did not confirm who Maki was talking to at the time? If I overheard a conversation in the middle of the night, I surely would have checked. We are still part of a killing game after all.
Whoa, whoa, chill out. Why the scary face? That was my bad, but it's not really manly to eavesdrop, you know? I wouldn't do something so uncool.
Anyway, I know that we heard those voices. Maki is not lying.
Then Gonta will believe friends.
You're gonna believe him? Just like that? But Shuichi has no reason to lie.
Yes. If his lie leads us to the wrong culprit, he will join us in eternal sleep. Unless he wishes for death, we should be able to believe him.
That's right. You can believe me.
Sure we can.
Yeah, you're right. I'll believe him too. Belief shall set you free.
That's you
I'd
two
be
away.
so surprised if Shuichi was a liar. Especially after we believed him for so long. We wouldn't be able to trust anyone anymore. Well, it's not like he's lying anyway.
He knows we're lying.
All right, that proves it then. Ryoma was still alive during nighttime. In other words, me and Maki aren't suspects anymore.
But I guess that means everyone's alibis no longer
Yeah,
matter.
because the insect meet and greet ended at 10.
So, everyone is culprit again?
Kinda back to Angie.
We're right back where we started. What a pain.
I'm still back at
However,
Kurumi.
it should be clear now that the crime occurred after nighttime began.
But then when was Ryoma's body placed inside the piranha tank?
At nighttime.
Well, the gym is locked at nighttime, so it
Nope.
must have been the next morning.
This is where they're gonna talk about
The
moving
window.
it.
I'm surprised that this hasn't come up
That's
yet.
not possible. Himiko and I were at the gym, remember?
Like, to me, the whole lying part seems almost irrelevant.
So did we fuck up by thinking the body got stuffed into the piranha tank?
No.
I don't think so. We have evidence to prove that's what happened.
Then when did the culprit throw the body into the piranha tank?
At night.
When did Ryoma's body get placed in the piranha tank? Maki was with Ryoma around midnight, so it couldn't have been before nighttime. And it couldn't have been the morning after that leaves.
The only time they could have done it was during nighttime, huh?
Did you forget the gym's not open at nighttime, Dick Cheese?
Dick cheese?
But that's the only possibility, because by morning we were already at the gym.
It may be possible they slipped by without you noticing.
Seems unlikely.
No one can slip by me. I'm known far and wide as the snoozing sorceress.
What a terrible title for a song.
Are you positive that you did not see it? You cannot enter the gym at nighttime.
Himiko would have seen it. She might strike out, but she always keeps her eye on the ball.
I don't even play baseball.
But we can't disobey school rules, right? The body was probably moved in the morning.
Calm down, everyone. Gonta sure if we discuss disagreement.
I see through your
Whoa.
disagreement. What? A disagreement?
Oh.
You mean you're split down the middle again?
Nope.
Then the Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds. Yippee! We've been waiting for this.
All right, just gotta remember, down is up and up is down.
Yep.
Jeez. We gotta do that whole crazy thing again?
Yep.
Seems like our opinions are split on this matter. But if we focus on the evidence, the facts will become clear. All I have to do is show them and make them accept it. If I can get them to see the truth now, my lie would have been for nothing. I won't fail.
Lit opinion.
When was a body put in the piranha tank? Okay.
Did the culprit move the body just before the morning announcement?
Is it not possible you simply missed the culprit? Himiko!
You were right in front of the door. There's no way we could have missed them.
Remember, the rules state that you can't enter the gym at night.
Kaito! Rules probably don't apply to corpses here.
The piranha tank is too far from the gym's entrance.
I've got this! You might be able to reach the tank from the window above the stage.
But pool next to gym also off limits at night.
Maki!
Entering the pool at night's what's off limits, not the pool area itself.
But should we trust Maki's testimony in the
Tenko!
It's okay, because we have Shuichi's testimony too. Did the culprit move the body just before the morning announcement?
When we aren't consistent, our position looks weak. We have to work together.
Because you missed the first one.
Yeah.
But at least you have all the answers to the other
Did
ones.
the culprit move the body just before the morning announcement?
Oh my god.
Angie!
I was in front of the gym with the others before the announcement.
And then you
Is it not
missed.
possible you simply missed Himiko?
You were
Himiko.
right in front of the door.
Then rules.
There's no way we could have missed them.
Remember, the rules state that you can't.
Kaito!
Rules probably don't
Tank.
apply to corpses, you know.
The piranha tank is too...
I've got this! You might be able to reach the tank window above the stage.
But pool next to
Off
gym.
limits. Oh, they're in order.
But should we trust
Tenko!
I love that we go tell people's names. Like, we automatically know that they have the answer. Oh, get him. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Yeah!
It's true that you cannot enter the gym at nighttime, but a corpse could. I am positive that the window was how the culprit moved the body.
That window's higher than the piranha tank, and it's pretty close by. The curtains might have been closed, but the window was open the whole investigation.
That means it was certainly possible to put the body in the piranha tank from the window.
However, I'm also positive the pane dividing the piranha tank was set up beforehand.
That certainly couldn't be tossed in. It would need to be placed carefully.
Even if the culprit were to throw the body from outside the window is far too high. It cannot be reached from the floor.
Ryoma was small. Gonta could have chucked him easy.
Poor Gonta.
Yes, but Gonta wouldn't do that. Gentlemen not chuck dead bodies.
I think that line seems like the perfect place to leave it.
Yeah, I think so.
A gentleman would not chuck dead bodies. Good advice.
Good advice.
Anyway, that's going to do it for us. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next time.